Hey everyone, it's Eddie Sanchez, and I'm back with more information for you young creators out there. So today I'm talking about being a filmmaker, what you need to succeed. It's part of part 2 to a series that I call Dear Filmmaker. So if you're into being a filmmaker and things like that, stay tuned. All right, guys, let's get into it. So, previously I spoke, about a topic that I called Dear Filmmaker. So this is kind of a continuation of it. Where it's really more of a talk as to how to, give you some ideas of what will help you become a better filmmaker. It's very simple tips. It's nothing, crazy, right? And a lot of times the reason we fail is because we fail to follow simple things that everybody should know, like should we have a professional headshot? Now, what is a professional headshot? NYC loudness, sorry. But what is a professional headshot? Nowadays, you can get a headshot with a cell phone. You can have somebody just take a headshot of you that looks pretty, professional. You stand a certain way, make sure you have good lighting, and again, there's really no excuse not to have a professional headshot. But that's just one thing that'll make you stand out, having a good headshot. You don't want to have a selfie where you have other people in the picture. Again, it depends on where you are in your career. If you kind of work as an independent, you can have a picture that kind of makes you stand out, as far as like could be a little eccentric, right? But if you want to get gigs and jobs, you want to make sure that it looks somewhat professional. That's just some advice. Get as much education as you can as possible. You don't want to not have any professional background, right? Like I went back to school several times because I wanted to make sure that I was educated, right? Anybody could be a writer, but it's always good when we have credentials, okay? Again, you could be a writer without going to college and any other, or film school, whatever, all kinds of things. But you want to make sure that you have knowledge, right? That you know what you're talking about. Because if somebody's going to hire you as a writer, you want to make sure that you're formatting and you have all kinds of stuff. You're not I'm not getting arrested, it's just the cops stopping. You want to make sure that you are knowledgeable enough that you can write a professional draft if somebody chooses to hire you as a writer. Another thing is knowing more than one position, right? If you want to be let's say a gaffer, you want to make sure that when you're first starting out, you're not gonna get a job as a gaffer, right? If you're on set, you might want to ask the gaffer questions. How did you get this job? And so on and so on. So you want to make sure whenever you get on set, you learn as many positions as possible, not just the one you're going for. Obviously, you want to make sure you pay extra close attention to that position. Again, when you first start out, you're not going to get the job that you want, but they could be stepping stones to getting that job. So that's very important. You want to make sure you know every job on the set. When you're an independent filmmaker, another thing is you have to do everything. You have to pretty much know everything. You can't just be like, well, I want to be a director, so I'm only going to focus on directing. Guess what? Who's going to give you the opportunity to be a director? Nobody is. You have to either write your own film, put up your own money. If you don't have faith in yourself, who's gonna give you, who's gonna, I trust him because I like him, or whatever the case might be, him or her. I think that it's imperative for you to take initiative and learn, right? You have to Either you read a lot of books, go to school, you have to have knowledge. You have to be knowledgeable in all aspects of filmmaking if you're going to be an independent filmmaker. If you want to be a scholar, obviously you can go to school and then you can, be a teacher or something. But if you want to be an independent filmmaker, you have to learn a little bit of everything. So get on set as much as you can. That's really solid advice. There's always projects that are filming in New York City or wherever city you are. Get on those projects, whether it's free the first time. It doesn't matter. You need experience. So when you're first starting out, get out there. Even acting, I've done like background stuff. You can't be above anything when you're first starting out. That's very important. Anyway, I wanted to just talk a little bit about different things that can help you, and I hope I did that. I don't want to go any further because it'll be such a longer video. If you have questions, just engage. Drop a comment down below, because that's the way you really get your answers, because you ask questions. Because I can't answer every question because I don't know what your question is. But I try to be as helpful as I can. I will put information down below. As always, I try to talk about things and then elaborate in my writing below. Don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I need subscribers. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for supporting me, and bye. Enjoy your day.